We do have the Ultimate Warrior, which I'm really loving the way this figure looks inside the box. This is from June 10th, 1996, as it is up here on the top of the box. He does come with the torso of Rockabilly, and there's a quick bio. You want to stop and pause the video to read. And now on the other side, here goes another photo of the one and only Ultimate Warrior. Alright, so as far as with the Ultimate Warrior, you did get one set of interchangeable hands, one fisted hand, and one mic holding hand. And you also get an old school WWE Monday Night Raw microphone, which is pretty cool, which is my first time owning a retro style microphone like that from the mid 90s. Let me take that back out. So, and as far as with the head scan and this hat is molded on, which I think sucks. It is not removable, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, it is not removable, and I am pulling on that thing, and it is not coming off. And there is some type of black paint right there on his lip, which I'll try and get off. So you get this really cool red, yellow, black attire, which I like very much. And you do get these cool removable tassels, as he always wore. The Warrior was a man of many cool colors and attires. So I think you can just make this figure for days, and all the attire, different colors he wore. So yeah, you do get the standard black face paint, which I think looks pretty demonic. Try to pose him with the hat like that. That'd be pretty cool. So as far as his body sculpt, man, I think this is a perfect mold for the Warrior, because the guy was ripped and cut and pretty much built. The way they molded this into this figure does resemble the picture a whole lot. And he also comes, they put the tattoo, I'm not sure exactly what that is, some type of Indian or whatnot, which also looks pretty cool. So these bands are armbands are removable. It's pretty cool. Yes, like I said, even the tassels at the bottom are removable. So you do get a tied ponytail, which is not, you cannot move it or pose it anyway. It just goes to more to the right. And you got a white rubber band holding it together. So let's get into the articulation. You got your bicep cut, which moves pretty cool. Also on the other arm, and arms can go out that much. I like this Warrior. This is my second Warrior that I do own. I own the one that came in the Royal Rumble uh, series with John Cena, CM Punk, and LA Knight. And you do get pinless double jointed elbows, which move and rotate pretty good. Even for the other side, no issues there. You get a 360 waist swivel. Ab crunch can look forward that much and look back that much, which is pretty good compared to the other two. And can do this. Let me try do the splits about that much. Oh, let's hope I can get this back in. There we go. You always have issues with sometimes these legs not wanting to go back. So you do get your thigh cut, which moves smoothly, as well as for the right side, my left, your right. Alright, so as far as with the knees, you do get double jointed on, I believe. They are pinned, but it's hard to tell because these knee pads are pretty snug on there. They are a little stiff. Now I want to know. I think these are pinless. Okay, no issue, no issue. Still pretty cool. Moves pretty good, and your calf cut right there. Calf cut there. Ankle articulation, which is smooth like butter. And check out the boot design. Got your buttons and your laces, and that is all molded on, which I am happy for that, as well as for the other side. I like when they mold it on better than the painted on stuff, even if it's not removable. Just like these aren't wristbands, they are removable, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really digging this Warrior. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. But badass figure, I would highly recommend. Hold on, guys. I totally missed something. Do you see that? I just barely saw this. Now, I don't know if all the figures come with this, but check that out. A picture frame of the Ultimate Warrior, like a break. Oh, and it even breaks. Look how cool that is. Oh, that is badass. An actual card of the Ultimate Warrior. Now, I don't remember, and I don't know if this was relevant to this time or what. Oh, yeah, it sure is. After Jerry the King Lawler smashed a custom frame art piece over the Ultimate Warrior's head. Okay, man, this is badass. I totally missed this. I was getting ready to put the plastic back in there, and I saw this. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now you can um, recreate these cool moments that actually happen. You see, if the Warrior could come with this, they should have put the wheelchair with Bret Hart. Because like I said, it is from that time and moment. But yeah, badass. I think that's pretty cool. I totally missed it. Yeah, so pretty cool accessory here that comes with the Warrior. Goldberg. Goldberg. And here we have Bill Goldberg, WCW Monday Nitro, September 27th, 1999. And a quick info on him. He does come with the bottom of the Rockabilly Build-A-Figure. I remember watching Goldberg. I remember when he debuted. Man, this man struck everybody the way Oba family strikes everyone these days. Um, just captivates you. Just make the way Oba makes us say Oba the same way Goldberg had us saying Goldberg. So yeah, very iconic figure. Very happy to have them. I don't own a Goldberg, so I'm very excited to have this in my PC, and I'm looking forward to that Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition that's going to be coming out soon. But enough talking, let's get this figure out the box. Alright, so as far as the accessories that come with Goldberg, you do not get much. You get one extra set of interchangeable mic holding hands, which seems to be the norm with all figures these days. And you do also get this badass cloth goods shirt with the Goldberg Who's Next. I remember my mom going to Fiesta to get this same picture of him autographed. I wasn't able to go, I was in school. So I think that was pretty cool. And you do also get this fanny pack, which does not look removable at all. So I guess that kind of sucks, but this cloth good muscle tee, I'm really liking that. You also get his iconic tribal tattoo, which looks pretty cool. Alright, so I did remove the t-shirt off of him, and it is a cloth good non-velcro, so just be very careful putting it on him and taking it off, as it is a little smaller than his torso and could or maybe perhaps easily rip, so just be careful on that. And as far as the detail on Goldberg, you do get some brown chest hair, which is pretty much accurate. And as far as the head sculpt, um, I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's 100%, but I think it's almost there. It is pretty evident uh, without looking at the tattoo who it is and without having the shirt on. Um, I know My Damn Toys, who's another big WWE action figure content creator, does have the new Ultimate Edition in hand. Um, Now that Goldberg is by far superior than this, especially when it comes to the head sculpts. Yeah, I think they did a good job on that one. So double thumbs up to Mattel for getting that likeness like 100%, even compared to his other Ultimate Edition. Yeah, so I think he's a pretty ripped. I think the body sculpt matches him pretty good. I'm not sure if this is a reuse from somebody else, but let's get into the articulation with Goldberg. His arms can go out that much, no issues at all. Head could look down about that much, can go back about that much with hair not being an issue because he is bald. You do have your bicep cut, which also moves and rotates smoothly on both arms. And you get double jointed pinless elbows, as with all of your elite figures. And they move smoothly as well. You get a 360 waist swivel with your ab crunch looking forward about that much, looking back about that much, not too far back. Kind of looks like he's standing up straight, and that's all the way back. And then you get your thigh cut, your norm articulation with elites, also moves smoothly, and double jointed pinned knees, which have no issue moving those. The one thing I am confused on is he has this, I don't know, ankle articulation right here, which it moves, but the foot don't rock. Well, I guess it kind of does. There it goes. I couldn't get it earlier, but so I think it's this foot. It won't go back. Oh, there it goes. It's just stiff. You gotta kind of press. Oops. And there it goes. So the foot came off. So yeah, this is kind of pretty stiff. You just gotta be careful the way how far, uh, how much pressure you put on it. You can't really do much. Well, I guess that much is all you really need. So he does come with these. They don't look like blue jean pants. I guess they're those black jogger pants. So yeah, you do get your wrist articulation, which goes forward that much, as well as the other hand that much. So I think this is a pretty cool Goldberg to add to the collection. The only issue I am having is he does have a problem standing up. I can't get him. Well, maybe I can. Okay, there he goes. Both feet are now touching, as to earlier I couldn't get him to put this foot flat on the ground, but now I guess the surface I had him on. But yeah, this is my first Goldberg action figure. I do like the attire. Got something other than black blue jeans. These are black jogger pants, and I do remember like yesterday this episode when he did wear this attire, as I did grow up on 90s wrestling. So this is a badass figure, also along with this Ultimate Warrior. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these figures. So if you see them in your local Walmart, highly recommend. That'll do it for this toy figure review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace out.